This short documentary style video that you're about to watch was made for us, Weightlifting House, by the incredibly talented guys Will and Stu over at The Final Attempt. They did this as a way for us to promote some of the upcoming battles at the World Weightlifting Championships by better understanding the human, the person on the platform. But they have been working on another documentary, a weightlifting documentary, the first of its kind, and part 1 is already out and available to watch. So they've followed 3 Olympians, Kate Vibert, Jordan Dela Cruz, Mattie Rogers, as well as another Olympic hopeful, Mary Tyson Lappin. And they're following them across this entire quad in the build-up to the Paris Olympics, documenting their training, their battles, the mental hardships of this sport. I've linked it in the description and top comment below, but also the series to be produced, further episodes, it needs to be funded by people like us, the fans of the sport. But this cost seems to be worth bearing if we share it all amongst us as a community. So to get episode 2 and 3 and 4 produced, please go and donate at the link down below.
I feel pretty good. I feel nervous, obviously, but I feel less pressure from the Olympic qualification end of it than my medal streak. And I know that because everyone is on that Olympic path and everyone's super ready right now, it's going to be way harder to medal. And I know that shouldn't be on the forefront of my mind, but it really is for this one because there's it's the very first of Olympic qualification. I have the whole rest of the time to qualify. Not the most world medals because that's literally 20 something, but the most consecutive worlds. I'm 99% sure it's it just matches it. And it's like matching a PR. Nobody wants to match a PR. So if I can just get one more, I'm pretty sure then I will have the record for the most consecutive world medals. I think as far as competitors are concerned, there's a lot of people I've never seen before. So it's different than towards the end of last quad, you've been with all those same people. You pretty much know what to expect. There's there can be some surprises, but it's they're gonna hit within this range. But looking at the start list, there's so many names that I don't recognize and countries that aren't normally up towards the top that it's a little bit extra nerve-wracking, I think, because you just don't know. It could be an inflated total or it could be their real total. And if that's the case, then fuck, kind of. I don't know. It's just in the top 5, it's Egypt, Thailand, and Kazakhstan, and obviously China in every weight class, in Ukraine. And I feel all of those countries are currently serving various sanctions or just finished. I'm not convinced that these people are clean, that's for sure.
Do you think they should be allowed to compete?
Oh, fuck no. I don't think there's a way around it. I mean, sure, they're going to get drug tested and whatever, which is the danger in inflating your totals. Even if it is a total they've done in training, they come in clean or prepared to get drug tested and they can't hit those numbers. So I guess good for us with real totals, but also don't love it. A majority of the weight classes, the top, 3 to 5 are from countries that have had recently significant bans. Which, I feel I'm used to it. I've been competing for a decade now. It's just something we kind of have to deal with. But I do feel the past maybe 3 or 4 worlds have kind of missed that very heavily drug-forward presence. It's been countries that don't have bans that are in that top 5, and countries that are known to be clean countries. And I feel this is really the first worlds where it's kind of back to the pre-2016 start list, where it's countries that have served their entire team has been sanctioned within the decade. And it's maybe it's because those sanctions are ending and that's why they're able to come back. I don't know. But it was a shock to see on the start list because I wasn't expecting that. I think after this, you're going to see who the Olympic contenders are. And I'm probably most excited for the people that have kind of shuffled weight classes around. So the people that their weight class got cut out and they had to either move up or down. I'm excited to see what that does to their numbers and their performances. I got COVID the week after Pan Am's, so whether I got it on the way home, right, I don't know. And that knocked me on my ass for probably 4 to 5 weeks. It took me a really long time just to feel normal, and I'm still suffering from some of the, I guess, side effects of that. But all things considered, like, I feel like I've bounced back. I'm like right on track. The past few weeks have been really solid training, which, I mean, I can't ask for anything better than that.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember, you can watch the battle at the World Championships at Weightlifting House. And if you agree that the world needs more of this type of longer form documentary about weightlifting, then you can go and help Stu and Will produce it by donating at the link below. There are no two people more talented at producing film in weightlifting than Stu and Will. So please, let's help them produce that second episode. Oh, and also go and watch part 1 at the final attempt and subscribe to them. Links to all of this are down below. See you guys in Colombia.